Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to do a multiple sink strainer pour. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. I saw someone's post on Instagram quite a while back, and I did not save her name, but it's inspired by an artist in California somewhere, I think. And she did 5 sink strainers, and it was just a really cool effect, and I thought, I want to do that. I want to try that. So I am going to mix up DecoArt. This is Glorious Gold. It's the Elegant Finish from DecoArt. That is in the cup here. This is the last one I need to mix. I've got Lamp Black and Titanium White in cups as well. And I have a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 to 1.5 maybe on this one. So I'm going to add about 1.5 parts of Owatrol to the 1 part of gold. And then you just mix it up really well. This is true with any of your paints when you're doing acrylic pouring, is just to mix the paint and the Owatrol. I'm using Owatrol Easy Flow, which is a European version of Floetrol. So it's the same thing as Floetrol. I actually prefer the Owatrol. It's more expensive. It doesn't come in gallons. It's a 2-liter bottle, but I get it from Owatrol, and they graciously give it to me. And you can find it on owatrolusa.com or in my Amazon link. It's listed there. It's the same thing as Floetrol. It's just a little richer, thicker, creamier. Self-levels just a bit better. A little bit more of a satin finish when it dries. Also, make sure when you're mixing a color to scrape around the edges to get all that Owatrol, Floetrol, whatever medium you're using, to get it off the sides of your cups, also the paint off the sides of the cups, that kind of thing. I am not putting silicone in any of the colors today. I've got a canvas that's 18 by 24, and I had painted something underneath it which I didn't care for a long time ago. So I've been waiting to reuse this canvas for quite a while. I had never sealed it. So I decided to just go right over the top. I'm going to add just a pinch of water, but I do want this mixture more on the thicker side because I'm doing sink strainer pours. They have kind of a prettier effect when your paints are a little bit on the thicker side. They don't run into each other as much either. And the cool part about this painting too is that I'm going to separate. There's going to be a high contrast between the gold, the black and white. And I even have a little cup of copper, and I probably am going to throw the copper in as well. I'm going to put just a little bit more water. This is a 12-ounce cup, so I've got more than plenty of paint. I need about 15 ounces to cover the surface of a canvas. So I need a few more ounces more than that to go over the edges, but I'm not really trying to go over the edges on this one, but if it does, that's fine. I was thinking I would just paint out the edges black on this. I'm not certain, but that's what I'm thinking. Alright, so I want this to kind of land in a mound on top. I want it on the thicker side. Now my black and white, they're a little thinner than the gold is, but I want the gold to be like super heavy. I want it to really show up. This is the copper mixed as well with Owatrol and no silicone. So typically with sink strainer pours, I usually don't base coat the canvas, but because these are going to be spread out, I did want some color on the canvas before I did this. Okay, so let's get busy. So an interesting thing is happening, isn't it? So this was the part that she did it a little different from a regular sink strainer pour, and not sure how it's going to end up, but here we go. She took it off and went this way and that way. I needed to catch my drips. Okay, so I got the basic design of it, and now I'm just going to tilt it. I'm not trying to keep the sink strainer shapes. I want to skew it and make it pretty abstract feeling. So this is going to be the fun part, and hopefully I won't totally mess it up. I think I'll stretch it one way first. I think I'll just go to one corner. This has a lot of paint on it. I think I want to skew the whole thing a little bit. I hear it dripping everywhere. Get some color back on this corner because I was holding my thumb there, and on this corner. So it didn't look anything like the way it started. And I'm even more tempted to tilt even more so, because I like the linear things that are going on. Okay, I think I like that better. I like it better because it brought out some interesting little things going on, but I like that it's going in a motion, in a pattern. I like that better. But you could totally take it off your canvas and leave the sink strainer areas and fill in with black or a color or whatever. That would totally work too. I kind of want to put my finger in this. Just a bit. Just a bit. Because if you do it too much, it'll muddy it up. But I want to get a pop of white there if I can. I'll use a skewer for this part. Just to get a little white there in the center. I'm going to bring this up to you to see it. It's very heavy with paint. But I do like it a lot. This is going to be another video. I'm going to do something with this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out all the links below the video. There's Amazon, PayPal, Patreon, my Facebook group. If you're not a member there, come join me over there. You get totally inspired by so many wonderful artists, and it's a good way for my YouTube subscribers to come be able over there to come post pictures and chat with me, that kind of thing. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.